Hello, my name is Michelle Newsome, and I'm a graduate student at the University of Texas at Arlington with the College of Nursing and currently enrolled in Nursing Leadership in Complex Health System. The book that I have chosen to review is How Full is Your Bucket by Tom Rath and Donald Clifton. The book is a #1 New York Times bestseller. If you would like to follow along, I have included some handouts for you and that you can take notes on. Donald Clifton was a psychologist known for his work in the world of studying human behavior. He was referred to as the father of strength-based psychology and the grandfather of positive psychology by the American Association Psychology Association. He was a professor of education of psychology at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln from 1950 to 1969. He was the inventor of the assessment tool of the #1 bestseller, The Strengths Finders, which is an assessment tool that helps individuals discover their human strength and weaknesses. Tom Rath is his grandson of Donald Clifton, and he co-authored the book, How Full is Your Bucket? He holds a BA from the University of Michigan and a master's in psychology from the University of Pennsylvania. He is best known for his work as the author of The Strength-Based Leadership as well as Five Essential Elements. He also authored The Strength Finder 2.0. The purpose of the book, How Full is Your Bucket, is to introduce leaders into daily involvement and engaging in a positive recognition and praise for creating a positive work environment. The authors identified that with regular recognition, or as the authors refer to as bucket filling, will increase the workplace individual productivity, engagement, retention, satisfaction, and will have better quality outcomes. The audience for this book will be great for new leaders, leaders who are looking for new ways to recognize team members, and leaders who are looking for ways to have a healthy, balanced work environment. Some of the strengths of the book was the perspective of creating a positive work environment through daily recognition and praise, which were the two areas of focus within the book. The authors described daily recognition as bucket filling. The authors also state that all praise is not equal. You must individualize praise and recognition to be meaningful in order to have an impact of engagement. The book also describes negative implications of not bucket filling, as a decrease in productivity and disgruntled employees. Lastly, the authors provide strategies to leaders to incorporate into daily practice for increasing positive emotion into the workplace. The author Tim Roth also shared a personal story in how he himself used a personal letter he had written to his grandfather, Don Clifton, as a positive reinforcement. As a new leader, I have found at the end of the book, the authors provided a list of resources such as articles, interviews, and books that you can access on your own for further development, which I thought was a very strong strength of the book. Another strength of the book is that it's very short, it's an easy read. You can also incorporate the suggested strategies into everyday practice. The book also included an access code to log into the website for Strength Finder, which I thought was an added benefit to the book. Some of the weaknesses of the book was when the author Tim Rath discussed his life story, accomplishments, and tragedy. I struggled with connecting the overall focus of the book, which is creating a healthy work environment through daily bucket filling, to his personal life. I would have liked to have read about more stories about the impact of bucket filling with new leadership and what their experience and barriers were. The authors achieved their objectives of the book by providing information to why people leave the workplace, which is primarily not feeling appreciated. In addition, the authors provided easy strategies to leadership, described as bucket filling, as a way to recognize team members while creating a healthy work environment. Also, strategies that you can do in and out the organization that creates resiliency for leaders. I think the authors did a great job in describing simple ways for big wins for staff. I would definitely recommend this book, despite my opinion with the weaknesses that were discussed. I think that this would be a great book for new and aspiring leaders, as it has simple tactics that can be incorporated into daily practice. In addition, there are so many leadership books that are out there. The book provides a list of resources that you can access as a new leader to further develop your leadership. Additionally, the book also provides an access code to Strength Finders assessment to determine a leader's strength, which I think is very useful, especially when you are identifying with what your strengths and weaknesses may be. Thank you for your attention today. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have about this book review.